Yo, what is up guys, my name is Rakina and today's video is going to be a special one, and that's because this video won't only be the end of the Arctic season, but because I wanted the series to go out with a bang, and that's why in this video we'll be doing our first Q&A. In my last video I asked you guys to write me some questions for me to answer, and in this video I'll be doing just that. You actually asked me some very interesting questions, and that's why I decided to do a little giveaway in this video. Basically I'll choose my favorite question at the end of the video and I will give away 130 scope dragonfly to whoever wrote it. But don't skip to the end of the video because we still have a lot to go through, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first question was, how long have you been playing Save the World for? I'm currently at 574 days logged in, but actually got Save the World around, I think it was December of 2017. When I first got the game I didn't play it that much, but later I just fell in love with the game and since then I've been playing almost daily. It was actually two people who asked me this question, but one of them also asked me what is my best weapon. My best weapon has to be the bundle boss. This weapon is amazing no matter what way you look at it. For those of you who don't know, the bundle boss is a burst assault rifle and it's an essential weapon whenever you play high intertwined peaks missions. And the reason I like this weapon is because I got it very early in Plankitron and since then I've been using it in pretty much all of my missions. So yeah, it's one of the best weapons I own and also my favorite. So the bundle boss is the best weapon I own, but somebody also asked me what is the best weapon in the game. That's a very general question because it depends on the heroes you're playing, but I would say that the best weapon in the game has to be the Storm King's Wrath. The Storm King's Wrath is one of the game's 5 mythic weapons, and that's for a good reason. It's an insanely powerful multi-target laser beam, and the reason I think it's the best weapon in the game is because you don't need a specific hero build to use this weapon. Even in 140 missions, this weapon can destroy hordes of enemies in just a matter of seconds, and the reason I think it's the best weapon in the game is because this is the best weapon to use against the Storm King. Then the next question was, who is your favorite character in the game and why? I actually have two favorite heroes, one of them is for my ranged weapons and the other one is for my melee weapons. When it comes to ranged weapons, I always go with Tactical Assault Sledgehammer because in my opinion he's the best assault rifle and SMG hero in the entire game. And whenever it comes to melee weapons, I always go with Assassin Sir because he does incredible amounts of damage whenever you use melee weapons, and if you want to see what I'm talking about, just go over and check my Vacuum Tube Sword review and you'll see. Alright then, the next question was, what made you start playing Save the World? And this was actually the only question I got on Instagram. Alright, so this was actually a pretty interesting question. So yeah, I started playing Save the World around December of 2017, just like I said before. And when I first got the game I was super excited about it. I remember I had a blast playing the Stonewood campaign back then, and I think I played some of the events. I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was the one with the neon weapons, and I had a lot of fun with it. I remember I completed about half the Stonewood campaign on my own because back then I had no idea how to play with other players. And yeah, it was a pretty fun experience when I first got the game, but I wasn't super invested. I was actually kind of there for a very big motivator for me to play the game was just the V-Bucks I would get, because back then I used to play a lot of Battle Royale. I don't do this much nowadays, but yeah, I really liked it back then, but I wasn't super invested in the game. I just, you know, liked it, but I would never imagine that I would, you know, start a YouTube channel with it and be so invested. And then about 2 or 3 months after I got the game, I searched for Save the World on YouTube and came across A1 Get This Money and DemonJoFR, who are still some of my favorite YouTubers to this day. Back then when I just discovered their, you know, YouTube communities, the Reddit communities, the pretty much Save the World community, I was super invested in the game, and that was actually the start of me transitioning from Battle Royale to Save the World. And I haven't regretted that decision at all. Back then I remember it was actually when one of my friends got Save the World and we played together until the end of Plankitron, and it was actually, those were some of my favorite memories, you know, ever playing a video game. And that's when I realized that Save the World was kind of special to me, that I didn't want it to be just a game I liked. I wanted to do something more with it. December 2018. At that point I had finished playing the Fort Nightmares 2 questline, which was my favorite questline at the time. I had so much fun playing it and I just couldn't wait for the next one. And that's when some rumors of a new huge event started appearing. There was so much hype in the community, all of the YouTubers would just make videos about this new questline, and I just couldn't wait. There were just leaks coming out almost every single day, and we learned a lot of things about the new questline. It wasn't actually going to be just a questline, it was a huge event. There would be a questline, a new game mode, which was super innovative for the time, a new weapon set, new heroes, returning heroes. There were just so many things to be excited about, and it was one of the most, you know, hyped seasons, I think, of Save the World. The day the event launched, I went straight and tried out Frostnight, which was the new game mode, and that day I realized that Save the World wasn't a first-person shooter. Save the World is a strategy game. Frostnight taught me so many things which I didn't know at the time, about the elemental chart, about effective building, about trap tunnels, about survivors. It's just, I had been playing the game for about 1 year, but it felt like I was just playing a tutorial. Now it was basically the real game. It's insane to describe what Frostnight was about to someone who hasn't played it, but it was a phenomenal time for Save the World, and the whole community can agree that it was one of the best times for the whole game. The YouTube community of Save the World was gaining massive popularity at that time too, and then it just clicked. I love this game and I want to do something with it, and I also like YouTube, so I started the YouTube channel. On the 20th of that month I uploaded my first ever video, which was a llama opening of 10 Frostnight llamas, and the rest is history. So basically that's how I got into YouTube and Save the World. Oh, and before we go to the next questions, as a side note, I just took a look at my recording and saw that it took me a lot of time to answer the last question, so I'll try to be a bit quicker with the next ones. Then the next question was, do you have any ideas for future videos? And this was actually one of my favorite questions. I actually have so many ideas for new videos I want to make, it's actually insane. Like, just off the top of my head, I want to do some reviews on some snipers which I've been leveling up lately. I've been thinking of doing some informational videos, maybe going over the new patch notes for new updates, or maybe doing some informational videos for new players, you know, explaining the elemental chart and stuff like that, showing some trap tunnels, and but one thing I've been wanting to do for a long time is actually gameplay videos, you know, go over and play a new questline and actually complete it with you guys. I think that would be super interesting for you guys to watch. And yeah, I have so many ideas for videos I want to make. There are just so many videos which I want to work on, but I'm currently working on this Q&A, and I think that after that I might work on a part 2 of the new series which I started, you know, where I will review all the snipers, so yeah, that's kind of a teaser for you guys. That's actually one of the reasons I love YouTube, because you're free to make whatever you want, and I know it always captures the creative side of me. Then moving on to the next question, what is your favorite game? Alright, my favorite game is actually Save the World, but since you probably already knew that, I'm gonna tell you 3 more games which I like. So, 3 games I like, huh? Let me think about this. Pokemon Red, Crash Bandicoot the Insane Trilogy, I love that game, and Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, I love that game when I was younger. And although it's not technically a game, lately I've been playing a lot of Lycanites Mods mod, which is an amazing mod for Minecraft that adds a lot of new monsters to the game, so I guess you could call that an honorable mention. Number 8, what is your opinion on Battle Royale? Even though many don't like it for numerous reasons, me personally I like Battle Royale. Yes, it can be a bit repetitive at times, but for the most part I think it's a fun game, especially when played with others. And the last question for today's video is, will you play any other game other than Fortnite? Well, Save the World is the reason I started my YouTube channel in the first place, so I don't think I'm going to stop making Save the World videos anytime soon. However, I would be very interested in experimenting with other games like the ones I previously mentioned. Would you guys be interested in that? Leave a comment and let me know. And that's it, those are all the questions for today's video, and I actually answered all of them, which is pretty neat. But now let's go over to the giveaway, which I announced at the beginning of the video. So, after reading all of the questions, my favorite one was number 6, do you have any ideas for future videos? But Vagelis Cornelis, the writer of the comment, actually contacted me and told me that he could not get a weapon, so then I had to search for another comment. And after reading all the questions again, I came to the conclusion that my favorite one was Zoko393's question, and the reason for that is that he actually asked me a question that somebody else had asked, and then he had part 2 to the question. And I don't know, I just really liked the move, so I decided that he was going to be the winner of the giveaway. All I need from you, Jakov, is to send me a message one of the following days so I can join your world and give you the prize earned by winning the giveaway. Which is of course a 130 scope dragonfly with energy and god rolls. So I guess that's the end of the Q&A, that's the end of the video, and that's also the end of the Arctic season. After concluding this trilogy, I can say that I have evolved with it. Through the last 4 months I learned many more ways to edit my videos, I've met a lot of new people who helped me out with the channel, and I gained a lot of new subscribers, and I'm very thankful of that. But most importantly, I had fun with this series, and from your guys' response on the last videos I can say that you guys had fun as well, and that's really all that matters to me. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, if there was something that you didn't like about the video, then you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. I try to reply to all the comments, or if you want to, you can send me a message on my Instagram, which you can find in my channel's description. You can also follow my Instagram for updates on my videos and to know when my new videos will come out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later on with another video, but until then, take care and be pure.